Have you ever watched your travel plans go blank, only to be met with total silence from the airline? When flights are canceled, bags vanish, or refunds stall, the waiting game can feel entirely out of your control. But there is a specific 4-step official escalation roadmap designed to force a response from airlines like SpiceJet. Before you start climbing this ladder, you need 2 things locked down: your passenger name record, or PNR, and the exact phone number and email address you used to book the ticket. You also need to navigate around a massive hazard, the flight cancellation refund scam. If you search for support numbers online, you will likely encounter promoted ads displaying fake toll-free numbers. These scammers rely on panic. They will ask you to read back an OTP or scan a UPI QR code, claiming it's necessary to manually process your refund. Real airline staff will never, under any circumstances, ask for your account password, an OTP, or a QR scan. Following the official protocol protects your bank account from predatory traps while giving you a structured way to navigate a notoriously slow system. Step 1 is building the foundation. You have to initiate a base-level ticket. If you try to jump straight to corporate management or government regulators, they will immediately reject your claim because there's no record of you trying to solve it through standard channels first. For SpiceJet, your verified entry points are the support portal on their official website, the central customer relations email, their centralized 24/7 landlines, or the Miss Pepper automated WhatsApp assistant. Once your complaint is logged, the clock starts. The airline has exactly 7 business days to resolve a standard Level 1 request. If those 7 days pass with total silence, or if you receive a notification that your ticket was closed without an actual refund or resolution, Level 1 has failed. That failure serves as your proof of process. That stalled Level 1 ticket number is the mandatory reference required to trigger corporate escalation. Step 2 takes your dispute out of the standard call center queue and places it directly on the desks of corporate management. You are now emailing the designated Nodal Officer. This email must be precise. To avoid immediate dismissal, you must clearly state your PNR number, your registered phone number, and that failed Level 1 ticket number. If the Nodal Officer remains unresponsive or unhelpful, you have a secondary safety net at this level, elevating the exact same details to the Appellate Authority. Under aviation regulatory guidelines, these internal grievance officers have an expanded window. They must acknowledge and resolve your escalated dispute within 15 to 30 days. Level 2 forces corporate leadership to either fix the problem or formally document their refusal to do so, and a documented refusal gives you the evidence needed for government intervention. If corporate officers reject your claim, you stop negotiating with the airline entirely. Step 3 hands the issue over to the Ministry of Civil Aviation. You will submit your grievance through the government's dedicated AirSewa portal or the National Consumer Helpline. Filing here subjects the airline to external accountability. Regulators use service-level agreements, or SLAs, to objectively grade an airline's compliance. Every complaint logged in this system actively impacts those performance metrics. The government system tracks your grievance directly against these strict SLAs, imposing a hard target resolution response from the airline within 30 days. Engaging Level 3 strips the airline of its ability to silently ignore you. Your private dispute is now a permanent, government-tracked priority. If mediation completely fails, and you are dealing with unrefunded tickets, lost checked baggage, or severe negligence, you reach the final step. You abandon mediation and file a formal legal complaint with the District Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission under the Consumer Protection Act. This is now handled entirely online. You can initiate this legal action through the integrated digital gateway known as the e-Jagriti portal. You have a strict time limit to deploy this option. You must file the case within exactly 2 years from the date the service failure originally occurred. Level 4 turns a customer service complaint into a binding legal mandate. You move the conflict into an arena where stalling carries actionable legal penalties. The path is clear. Start with standard support, escalate to corporate officers, involve government regulators, and finally leverage the formal legal courts. But to succeed at any level, you need a flawless paper trail. Every escalation relies on the documented evidence of the previous step. Screenshot your automated chats. Save every email response as a PDF. And carefully log the date, time, and duration of every single phone interaction. And as you gather this information or seek help in community forums and comment sections, protect your data. Never post your exact PNR numbers, account passwords, or personal banking details publicly. By enforcing this 4-level protocol, you stop waiting for permission, organize your facts, enforce the timelines, and demand the resolution you are legally owed.